Hello everyone, my name is Lord Pratap and I welcome you all to episode 3 of our Chronicle Talk Show, Remember the Name. Recently, GoTWiC celebrated its 4th anniversary and along all these 4 years we have all made some friends and family. And today I have with me my Chronicle family. Pinky is my fellow Chronicle, Sir Simpleot is another fellow Chronicle, and along with them we have She Wolf. I refer to her as Baby Boss because she is our moderator. So, first of all, welcome, guys.
Hello.
Hello,
Hello.
it's great to be here.
Yeah, thank you.
Alright, so the very first question or the very first point which I have in mind is like, I heard that Wolfie, you are going to sing today, right? Is that true?
No, of course not.
You can still try.
But I can give sneak peek from like the further of the video that they will bully me into singing, and I will say no.
You should say, yes, I will sing at the end of the video, so everyone stays till the end. And then we disappoint them. How about that?
Wah wah wah.
But yeah, no.
But before we started with this episode, you said that you would be singing. Why are you saying no now?
I never said that I will sing. Only if you guys sing, I will sing.
We don't want to scare people off, right? Like, why are we going to sing?
Well, you can just, tell them to mute, then we sing, and then you make a text, unmute now.
Yeah,
So
that's
nobody is scared.
But my plan was to make you guys sing and then yeet out of the chat. So
Oh, I'm having a disconnect, damn.
Oh no, a
I'm
snowstorm is
hello.
coming.
I'm going into the tunnel.
okay. So, as we are all from the Chronicle team here, and we all four belong to House Stark, and Wolfie, you are the moderator of the House Stark. So, tell me something about your experience being a Chronicle. I mean, there are many players who have been playing this game for 3 or 4 years, but there are not many Chronicles out there, right? So, it is a different experience altogether to be a Chronicle, recording the events and then making a video out of them. So, how has been your journey? What has been your experience becoming a Chronicle and then being promoted as a moderator?
When I applied for the Chronicler, I was in GCM back then, and I remember like seeing Scott's videos, etc., of the like invasions or different events, and I liked the idea of recording that content myself from my view and then sharing with people. I think that's kind of what made me get started on this journey, and then I started getting into it more. Then I started liking the actually editing process of all of it, and then I actually made a hobby out of it and um, further improved myself with it. And I'm still a chronicler at the same time, and I think it's really cool to see the reactions of people when you make the content and they actually like and appreciate it. And also, you get to share your view and perspective with the others and your
Yeah.
fellow teammates as well. And I think like the biggest drive of my content so far was with the people that I played with, because I also get to see their reactions and their, just their will to will from me to make more content with them and just like watch it all together and enjoy.
As a moderator, firstly, I'll speak for myself. You have really helped me groom as a Chronicle, as an editor, I would say.
Well, thank you for your kind words, and I'll just say that I think everyone has their own process with things. Like when I'm giving it like feedback to you, I'm not giving the same to Pinky because I know the style of videos he makes and
Yeah.
what can help him improve far
Everyone
easier. And
knows
then
I won't listen anyways, so because I'm getting different feedback for people that don't listen.
I believe everyone has their own process with it. So
Yeah,
I
that's
don't
true.
think that maybe you're going through a bad period in your life or you're just really busy and I think it's okay that you may need more time to adjust some things, and that's totally okay. I always supported
This
people
sounds
with
like
that.
I'm doing bad work. I just want to, I don't know.
Well,
No,
but
I
I don't
like.
think there is anything such as bad work. In the end, you put the effort and you actually try to be helpful to the community of GoTWiC.
Yeah, for example, I like the videos a bit more like simple. I guess a lot of
Yeah,
videos they have this explosions and effects everywhere, and then you can't really see the actual gameplay. Well, you can still see it, of course, but I just when I watch stuff, for example, I like to watch the gameplay, and then I don't know, random color changes and stuff like this. A lot of people will like this a lot, but it's just not my thing, to be honest.
yeah, I actually kind of agree with what Pinky just said. I personally believe that every chronicle has his or her own taste. Like you have a certain template which you follow, being a
Well,
YouTuber, right? So what is yours? Like you said that you like things being kept simple.
yeah. Well, I joined when I think Elwick talked me into this because he said it's fun. So join, try it, and if you don't like it, then just drop out of it. And I think that's like already around 2 years ago. I think a bit less. And my work with Vlada for a big part was my spelling. He always tried to correct my spelling, honestly. And yeah, when you look at my first videos, I didn't have transitions. I didn't have like all the small stuff that makes even a video with like no effects or simple effects just a bit more, I don't know, fluid to watch. But yeah, if people then try to talk me into make it a bit more, I don't know, Michael Bay style, then I'm like, no, I want to be with, I don't know, I'm doing, um, I think 50-50 events and guides. And for example, in guides, I want to focus on what I'm telling, and with text, I'm trying to bring up some information that I didn't, I don't know, explain well, or that is good to have on. You can screen it, and then you would just have your text.
I think I'll just add that I think different content should have different showcase in the videos.
Yeah,
Like
Definitely,
if
yeah.
you put too much effects like in a guide video, then it will look off in the
Correct.
end.
Yeah.
But for events, like I think it's to make it more dramatic. I would say I like to use that word. It's not exactly like dramatic in a like sad way, or just like it's just like bringing that
you mean
emotion
to
of the
like
events to the
enhance it
videos.
more, to make it more, I don't know.
Yes,
Yeah,
Yeah,
it can be part of the
dramatic.
but
storytelling.
I also add that doing that too much isn't also good. Like there's a balance that you should know the exact points of the action that you need to enhance with that editing. Because if you do it at all the scenes, all the action scenes, it's just gonna be like too repetitive,
It will just
and
all look the same.
it will just drain the viewer watching the video. But if you do it at the right points, it will actually like enhance your content way more.
Wolfie and Pinky shared their points. Like, I have a similar question for you, sir. Like,
Wonderful.
what's your point of view on this? Like, I would like to hear a bit about like when you joined the team, Chronicle team, and all, and then what is the template which you like to have in your videos?
So I'm a newbie. I'm a new person. I joined like 10 days ago. I come from a creative background, so I'm a professional photographer and graphic designer in real life.
Wow.
But I do work for the Red Cross, so all the content that I'm doing in my real life is like not boring, but very simple, because that's how the Red Cross communicates. So being a chronicler is huge challenge for me, because now everything can be flashy. So I'm trying to add this thing, but I totally agree with Wolfie, that different content has to have different styles. If you do a guide, you cannot have everything popping out, flashing, blinking, explosions. Guides probably work the best if you have a clear voice going over the details of the stuff you're talking about with some simple pictures.
Yeah.
But I'm personally a really like storyboard type of guy. So when I do a video, I look into like who are we facing, and then I already set the pictures up that I want. So like you would actually shoot a professional video that you have a storyboard and you see I need this clip and I need this clip and I need this clip. I'm in the curve of learning that because I'm playing 2 accounts and most of the time I'm recording the stuff on the wrong window.
Okay.
So yeah, I'm a newbie. I will improve.
Yeah, well, being in house Stark really helps because of Wolfie, I think. No buttering. I mean, I don't say such things just so she agrees to sing, which
No,
might be true.
I agree.
Yeah.
I agree with you. I don't know the other mods, but I'm very happy with ours. I guess the very good upside we have with Wolfie is we have a mod that is actually also a chronicler, and a chronicler that does a lot of like, I don't know, creative videos effect wise. So if you are like me and you don't do a lot of effects, she can actually tell you how to do it because she does.
Yeah.
And a lot. Again, I don't know the other mods, but that's just my feeling how it worked for us.
Yeah,
Well,
definitely.
I think
the other
that
mods, but I
you
don't
guys-
know the work.
You guys, I think, taught me a lot about like overall the videos as well. Like I was a chronicler already, but I think I actually learned a lot working with you guys as well as a moderator, and I just know the way my chroniclers makes videos, and I just try to help them the way that I know they will improve, or at least that they will try. And I really appreciate your words.
If you don't
Yeah.
know what to do, just lay your focus on your KVK video on chickens. Always works.
Yeah, I saw that part and I really loved it.
Yeah, it was a really funny video.
Yeah.
Yeah, I just like in YouTube, I did post in chicken music, and the first thing I found was this. I think it was even made by AI. So yeah,
Yeah, that was
if you
good.
fear AI taking over, yeah, with chicken music, they're already way ahead of us.
I think it was unique what they did with that KVK.
Yeah, I mean, they even adjusted the reports. So if you open the report, you see a big chicken, like nothing else, basically. So yeah, I really like that, and I don't think if they make that again, I will have the same kind of fun with it. But
It
this
was unexpected, which
Yeah.
kind of made it really
that
funny
way,
and a unique experience that
Yeah.
like
I don't think that we will ever really go through that again.
they
like,
make the game
rarely.
for 4 years, have an anniversary after 4 years, and the best thing they can come up with is chickens.
Chickens.
But they made it great.
As taste wise and for your health.
Yeah. So there are different kind of videos that we usually do. Like one of them is event recording. The other would be PvP, like KVKs or invasion videos. And then we have guide videos. So if I ask you three, which type of video do you prefer to make? Like which is your favorite kind?
For me, it really depends, honestly. I joined at first as a German to make German guides for Germans because I often have the feeling that a lot of the Germans are kind of clueless. I
Okay.
guess I know why you are laughing because I think it's like kind of true. But But only making guides is it's a bit like after a time it's a bit draining and boring, and you also have to find topics. So for example, AC videos, I like to do them a lot because it's kind of easy to make them because you always know what is happening. You're always zoomed in into what is happening, and when rally hits and stuff like this. This is very like short time period. If you do Siege of Winterfell, it's kind of different because in Siege of Winterfell you fight all the time. But I
Yeah.
think my current favorite is PvP, and honestly, PvP in that the person that is doing the PvP video is looking bad, because then you can mostly learn the most. It's not, well, if you have a PvP video where someone is offline and gets rallied 3 times and you see 3 reports, that's not interesting. But if you have someone fighting somebody else that is also online, and then the one doing the video is doing some stupid mistake that you never saw before, um,
Yeah.
that is what I like the most.
So what about you, sir? Like, what's your favorite type of video?
Well, I only did like one introduction video where I explained like who I am and what my content might be. And then I only had Siege of Winterfell because I'm a chronicler for 10 days.
Ah,
And there is nothing else, but I have an idea about, I think, a content that I haven't seen yet. Maybe I just missed it. So I'm trying to create something new that might be helpful for lots of people, but I don't want to go into details yet
No,
because then
good idea.
somebody.
Tell it here so
No, because
everyone
then
that is
other
faster than
people
you
take
can,
my idea. Um,
so we can all outpace you with
no, no,
doing your
no.
idea.
No, no, no. I mean, Ram already knows the idea, so he might be working on that already.
all right. So what about you, Wolfie? Like, we know that you do some great content, but which part you enjoy the most?
I think for me, the events or the PvP side, I enjoy them the most. Like both of them. But I think for my style of videos, I mostly like to focus on the editing and actually make it really satisfying to watch with the music drops and all of that. So I probably spend like maybe 5-6 hours in editing in total, but I can spend like days on choosing the song only. I'm really obsessed with that. So
Yeah.
that's why I usually make less videos right now, because it's just like a really painful process for me to choose a song.
Yeah, personally watched your videos, those music drops and all those beats you were talking about. That really amuses me because I'm not very good with that yet. That syncing part, music where music is getting synced with the action, that part is amazing.
That's like the thing that I like to do in my videos. There is no like I do this on events and also on PvP as well, but that's the part that I enjoy the most when making videos.
Yeah, I personally like to make guide videos, like some basic guides, or let's say even if the topic is complicated, I somehow enjoy making a very lame guide, I would say. Lame because I see many people making great guides, like Depra in particular. When I started playing, I used to watch his videos, his guides, to get some idea.
Deborah is the goat.
Sorry?
Deborah is the goat, greatest of all time.
Yeah, exactly. But the problem with me was that I was not smart enough to get all those ideas right into my head. So after a point of time when I became a chronicle, so the biggest target which I had in my mind was to make basic videos, basic guides, because if there is someone out there who wishes to understand what to do or what not to do, and if he's like at my level, where he's not very well versed with the numbers and maths, I'm bad at maths. So I thought that maybe the best thing which I can do in terms of being a chronicle is to make basic guides which can be understood by many. And they mailed me like, we saw your video and it was really nice, I understood it. So I used to ask them that, okay, this is the video which I have done, this is very basic, but if you want to know more about this topic or you want more advanced guides, then I always redirect them to Depras channel. That okay, this is where you can get your brains blown out if you know all that maths. Because seriously, I think he's the best. I mean, the topics, how I have no idea. Seriously, a few days back, I was asking him, how the hell you manage to get all these ideas? Like, how
Yeah.
do you even get the ideas of these topics? Seriously, it seems so bizarre to me because I've subscribed to his channel. So when I open YouTube someday and I see this is a new video and I see the title and I'm like, seriously, till this very moment, I couldn't even imagine that a video can be made on this topic.
But I just see so many videos from him, like it's just one video after another. I don't really understand how we can come up with such contents so fast.
Yeah, and since we are talking about these guides and mostly YouTube videos, I think sometimes which we kind of overlook is that being a chronicle, you also have access to make guides or write stories on the forum. So that is also something which, like being a chronicle, mostly we are focusing more on the video part, I believe. But there are so many guides which can be made and have been made, and they are there on the forum as well.
I only made 2 stories so far.
Yeah.
Just because I like the videos more, because for me, actually, it's nice. A lot of my videos I am not rewatching again. Like a few months later, but I have some favorites that I'm looking on like more often, and I'm just more the guy that will watch a video again instead of reading my own story again. So I like the videos more.
Same. I mean, I consume the other Chroniclers content when I'm on the subway or stuff like that. So watching YouTube videos. So I'm really not into reading stories. So I'm not interesting to writing stories because I want to have content that I can watch when I'm waiting somewhere or driving subway and stuff. And you can obviously not log into the game and read a story about a written guide, for instance.
I
Yeah.
think forum is a platform that access to like many players because they're also shared in game, and they are also shared in like the official Discord and whatever. And overall, I think it's a great way to share more like a written version of it, and actually it becomes historic there.
Sorry.
Yeah.
I didn't want to disrespect it or something, just to make sure I didn't sound
Yeah, yeah.
No, no, it's fine.
just
You
it's
you have
just not
said
the
it.
stuff. Yeah, it's just not the stuff I'm usually doing it. I'm usually doing so.
Yeah, no point of clarifications now. You have already done the damage, Pinky.
You mean it's too late? Everyone hates me. Okay, then I can be the villain.
Make
Great.
it right by singing.
Yeah, you can sing.
Yeah.
Later, at the end of the video, I will sing. I
Maybe
promise.
the chicken song.
Oh,
Can
yes.
you? Yeah, you have to bring that up in my mind again. So please, you sing the first line, and then I will jump in.
No. I'm not drunk enough.
Yeah, but actually about this forum thing, I kind of agree more with Wolfie here because I have been making videos, but the number of views or likes which I get on my YouTube videos, they are far less compared to the comments or views or likes which I get on the forum stories.
I think that the YouTube platform should be more advertised overall.
Yeah, I think forum is having better exposure as compared to YouTube.
Yeah, because there is a lot of like in-game mails shared and a lot of events done through the forum that actually
Yeah.
make people go there and participate in those events, and they just start following the news more and more there. Yeah.
What was my line again?
That's
Awesome.
great.
What?
Like you should do outtakes in these talk shows.
Yeah.
Stuff like someone explained me a lot. Very great moment, and then what was my line again?
Is it my job as a host to talk about it? No.
There should be like a bloopers part of this like episode, like at the end.
bad for my reputation as a host, but we can definitely keep this part.
I think everyone knows that if you are talking a lot and doing stuff like this, some like outtakes are happening. So don't worry about your reputation.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, guys, so it has been lovely talking to you all. So before we end this conversation, would you like to give some anniversary wishes to our GoTWiC developers and all the players out there?
Sure. I can start by saying that it's been an awesome, at least like 3 years for me in this game, and I hope we get to see more years of the game with more adventures and more content also for the game. And I wish GoTWiC a happy anniversary and cheers to many more.
Yeah, happy 4th anniversary to GoTWiC, its players, and of course the devs also. Because, well, part of why we are here are also the devs, so why not congratulate them also?
Yeah.
And, well, I hope that even if I'm sometimes like I spend too much time here and blah blah blah, I have a lot of fun. And it's a great hobby for me, so I hope we are still here in some time and we'll still have fun. Everyone with each other.
And I would just like to add, guys, it's in the end, it's still a game and only a game, so don't go too hard about it. It's enjoy it and be nice to each other.
Well, it
But
has
I need to hold my grudges.
it has been lovely talking to you guys. So thanks a lot for being here. It's
Thank you for
Thank
having
you
us.
for hosting us. Thank you for having us here.
Thank you.
Thank you, my pleasure. Okay, guys. So
You're
I'll
welcome.
I'll see you guys around then. Take care.
Yes.
See you.
Cheers.
Take
Bye.
care.
Cheers.
Bye
Chill,
bye.
rep.
Bye bye.